Hello and welcome to this video where we're going to be discussing scalp micropigmentation versus hair transplants. Which one is right for you? If you're experiencing hair loss, then you may be considering one of these treatments for yourself. In this video, we'll explore the pros and cons of scalp micropigmentation and hair transplants so you can make an informed decision for yourself. First, let's talk about scalp micropigmentation, as this is my area of expertise. But we're going to be non-biased in this video, as I want you to make the best decision for your needs of hair loss. But first off, scalp micropigmentation. What is scalp micropigmentation? So it's a process where we tattoo the scalp to give the appearance of a fuller head of hair, giving you the effect of a buzz cut or a shaved head. Some of the pros of scalp micropigmentation are it's non-invasive, so there's going to be no scarring, there's hardly any downtime, there's just a few aftercare rules to follow. It's relatively low cost and it's long lasting. It's a permanent solution to hair loss. On the other hand, cons include, well, it may not be suitable for everybody. So if you have really light hair, or if you're wanting this for density treatment, then it might not be for you. If you've got really light hair, then the inks that we use probably just aren't going to work. And when I say light hair, I'm talking really like blonde, very, very light. And density treatments, if you're trying to cover in patches, sort of if you're losing at the crown or if you're going thin all over, then the best thing to do is just shave it off and have SMP. If you're trying to cover in patches, it becomes hard to do. If we do a patch on the crown of the head and later on in life you decide to shave it, it makes it really hard to blend in. So these are the cons. For density work, I don't really like to use it. And if you're really light haired, it's a 50-50. Let's move on and talk about hair transplants. Now, I'll hold my hands up. This is not my area of expertise. So if you are considering a hair transplant, reach out to a hair transplant expert. But here we go anyway. This treatment involves taking hair follicles from the back of the head and implanting them into an area where you're balding to create a fuller look for you. Pros to a hair transplant. So number one is obviously you're getting real hair. And the hair transplant is also really good at filling in patches. Like we said of one of the cons of SMP. If it's patches you're looking to cover up, if it's a receding hairline or you're balding towards the crown, a hair transplant is really good for this. However, some of the cons include it is invasive. You are having surgery. This can also include scarring to the back of the head. They're more expensive than hair transplants generally, and they can take longer to heal. Which one is right for you? The answer ultimately comes down to your personal needs and preferences and what you're looking to get from the treatment. If you're looking for a non-invasive, cost-effective solution and you've had a lot of hair loss on the top of the head, then scalp micropigmentation is probably the way to go for yourself. If you don't mind the idea of surgery and the cost, and you're looking to fill in small areas such as receded hairline or maybe just a balding crown, then a hair transplant may be the better option for you. Now, it's really important that you go and speak to a hair loss specialist to determine the best course of action for you. Go and speak to an SMP specialist and definitely speak to a hair transplant specialist if that's something that you're looking into. That's all for my video today. I hope you found this comparison video of scalp micropigmentation versus hair transplants informative. If you're interested in learning more about scalp micropigmentation or you'd like to book a consultation, head over to my website hdhairlines.com. That's hdhairlines.com. Or look down in the details. I'll put links to my Facebook group for clients that want impartial advice who are on the fence about getting SMP, and also a link to my training group. Thanks for checking out the video, and I'll be back soon. See you later.